Hello, my dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are doing well and maintaining good health. I am Dr. Smrutirekha and I welcome you all to Etuson, Education for Better Tomorrow. It's a digital learning platform for Odia and English medium students. If you believe in quality education, then you are in the right platform. As in Etuson, we provide quality education which will definitely help you to build your career. Then what are you waiting for? Please download the eTuition app and enroll yourself so that you can avail all the facilities at your fingertips. So children, without wasting much time, let us start today's class. So today we are going to discuss the concept of chance and probability. Hope you have watched the videos related to data handling which has been discussed earlier. If you have not watched the videos, don't worry, I have given the link in the description section. Please watch all of them so that all your concepts on data handling will be clear. So let us start today's class then. So, what is chance and what is probability? So, chance is something that is taken in everyday life. Okay? For example, suppose in a rainy day, every time you will take your umbrella or raincoat, right? But that day it won't be raining. But one fine day you have forgotten to take the raincoat or the umbrella and you will find out that it is raining heavily. How many times it has happened with you? It has happened with almost everyone. Correct, children? So this is the chance which you have taken that one fine day you are not taking the raincoat. Okay? Or every day you are taking the raincoat. These are some of the chance. For example, while booking the train ticket, you found that if you are booking the ticket, the status it is showing that it is in waiting. But still you will take a chance. Why? You will think that there is a possibility that your ticket is getting confirmed. Correct, children? So, these are the some of the chance you take in everyday life. One more example I will take. Suppose in your exam, there are 5 chapters which is there in your syllabus. Out of those 5 chapters, you have thoroughly prepared for 4 chapters. Okay, and the 5th chapter you couldn't complete, so you have taken a chance. So what happens is next day when you found the question, you saw that all the questions or most of the questions are from chapter 5. Then what will your feelings then? You'll be very sad, correct? So not completing one chapter is a chance, or completing 4 chapters is also a chance. Correct, children? So there are some. These are some of the real life examples which I have taken to make you understand what is the concept of chance. Now, what do you mean by probability? Probability is the study of chance of occurring of a particular event. That means you have taken the raincoat and it rained heavily and your raincoat you could use it. You have prepared for 4 chapters and all the questions were from 4 chapters, so you will be very happy, right? Similarly, while booking the ticket, it was waiting and it get confirmed. So the chance which you have thought of has happened. So it has occurred. So probability is the study of chance of occurring of a particular event. Okay, so for example, taking raincoat on a cloudy day because there are chances of rain, preparing for a topic in exam because the chance of it is coming is more, buying waitlisted train ticket because the chance of it confirming is high. So these are some of the chances. And if it happens, then you can say that the particular event has happened, and from that you can estimate or from the beginning also you can guess that what is the probability of the chance to happen or to occur. Okay, so these are some of the figures for the example I have taken. So it's raining and you are enjoying with your raincoat and you are doing well in the exam and you are booking your ticket and it got confirmed. So everyone is happy here because whatever the chance they have taken and that particular event has occurred. Okay, so now let us understand what is getting a result. So for getting a result, we will conduct certain random experiments. An experiment which can result in a set of possible outcomes is called random experiment. An outcome is the result of the experiment. For example, when you toss a coin, okay, what are the possible outcomes? It can be head or tail. When you roll a dice has how many numbers? It has six numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, this getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the outcomes of the experiment. Okay, so let us take one example. So, what are the possible results you get when a coin is tossed? Of course, it is head or tail. Imagine that you are the captain of one team and your friend is the captain of other team. You toss a coin and ask your friend to make the call. Can you control the result of the toss? Definitely not. Can you get a head if you want one? Or a tail if you want that? No, that is not possible. So these are all random experiments, but you know that what are the possible outcomes. Either it will be a head or it will be a tail, but you don't have any control over what is the outcome is going to come as a result. Correct, children? So now, what do you mean by equally likely outcomes? Okay, a coin is tossed several times and the number of times we get head or tail is noted. Let us look at the result sheet where we keep on increasing the tosses. So let us see what is that table about. So here, as you can see, the first column represents the number of tosses. The first column represents number of tosses and look at the numbers, it keep on increasing. Okay, second column represents the tally marks for the occurrence of head. Okay, so when you're tossing a coin, either you'll get a head or a tail. So number of times the head is occurring is noted down here and number of tail it is occurring is noted down here. So as you can see, the number of head in the for number of toss 50 is 27. So if the for 27 time head is occurring, so definitely the remaining will be tail. So 50 minus 27, it is 23. Similarly, if it is 60, the number of head is 28 and number of tail is 32. So these are some particular instance observation. Don't think that every time it will come the same whatever has been written here. Okay, similarly, if you keep on increasing, you can see towards the end, as you keep on increasing the number of tosses of the number of occurrence of the event, so the chances of getting the all the outcomes is equal. Like for example, when you have tossed 100 times, you can find out the almost the number of occurrence of head and tail are equal. You can see here 44, 46, so quite nearby, right? So this is how by increasing the number of times you can increase the equally likely outcome. That means there is a chance of getting equal number of outcomes. Correct? So now observe that as you increase the number of tosses more and more, the number of heads and the number of tails come closer and closer to each other. Correct? In such cases, we may say that the different outcomes of the experiment are equally likely. This means that each of the outcome has the same chance of occurring. So, what is the definition of equally likely outcomes? When the probability of all the outcomes in a random experiment is almost equal. For example, tossing of coin, it can either result in heads or tails. So the two outcomes are equally likely. Correct? Now, linking chances to probability. Chances can be converted to probability by finding the chances of occurring of an event against all the possible outcomes. So, let us understand. So, suppose you have a coin and you are tossing it. If you toss a coin, so tossing a coin has how many outcomes? It has two outcomes, that is head and tail. Number of outcomes? 2. If I will ask, what is the probability? What is the probability of getting head? So, what you can write is, so whenever you are tossing a coin, either it will be a head or it will be a tail. So, in this case, you will tell 1 by 2. Okay. So, what is the probability of getting head? It is 1 by 2. Similarly, what is the probability of getting tail? That is also 1 by 2. Correct or not? So, you toss a coin, either it will be a head or tail. So, both the outcomes are equal chance of occurrence. Correct or not? Now, suppose you have a dice. Dice has how many outcomes? It has 6 outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, chance of getting any number, chance of getting or chance of getting any number. Fair chance is there or probability of getting 1. Probability of getting 1. How much it will be? It is 1 divided by 6. Probability of getting 3, that is also 1 by 6. Probability of getting odd numbers, suppose I will tell. So you will just say how many odd numbers are there. It is 1, 3 and 5. So you will tell that time it is 3 by 6. Probability of getting even number I will tell. So in that case, how many even numbers are there? 2, 4 and 6. So you will tell 3 by 6. So this is how you can link chances to probability. Hope you have understood, children. Now, what do you mean by outcomes as events? Event is known as each outcome of an event or a collection of outcomes make an event. For example, tossing a coin result in getting a head, which is an event. Getting a tail is also an event. Correct? So here getting head or tail is an event. Similarly, getting your 1, 2 or 3 or 4 is also an event. So these are the outcomes while tossing a coin. So either it will be head or tail. Okay, so there are two outcomes as we have discussed in the previous slides. So each has fair chance of occurrence and the probability of getting one of them is 1 by 2. Probability of getting head also 1 by 2. Probability of getting tail also 1 by 2. Now consider dice. In case of a dice also, how many outcomes you have? You have six outcomes, right? You have 6 outcomes. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So each event can occur once. That is, so probability will be 1 by 6. Correct or not? If I will ask the summation of both number is equal to 6. Summation of occurrence is 6, or the number is even, or the number is odd. Depending on that, you will have something in the numerator, but outcome is, or in the denominator always you will have 6 there. Okay, children, hope you have understood it. So what do you mean by outcomes as events? Okay, so now let us take this example. A bag has 4 red balls and 2 yellow balls. The balls are identical in all respect other than color. A ball is drawn from the back without looking into the back. What is the probability of getting a red ball? So here number of outcomes will be total number of outcomes will be equal to 4 plus 2, that is equal to 6. So denominator will be always 6. What is the probability of getting red ball? How many red balls are there? That is 4. So probability of getting a red ball is equal to 4 divided by 6, that is 2 by 3. Is it more or less than getting a yellow ball? Now probability of getting a yellow ball will be equal to how many yellow balls are there? So 2 divided by 6, that is 1 by 3. So the probability of getting a red ball is more than probability of getting yellow, correct, as the number of red balls is more than that of yellow balls, correct. So now how chance and probability can be related to real life? This is nothing but how probability concept can be used in the real life situation. I have given only two. You can take any real life example to understand the concept. So, in exit poll, how you are going to use the chance and probability. So, during exit poll, how the exit poll is being collected. So basically we will ask the voters to whom they have voted for. So depending on their feedback, so we might have taken a certain area and we will collect the data of it, and we will give one conclusion saying that which party is going to win, correct or not. Similarly, meteorological department, so based on the direction, the pressure, the temperature, the speed of the wind, the cloud condition, etc. They will give the probability of the weather condition, correct or not. So children, you also find out the implementation of chance and probability in your real life situation. Thank you so much for your patient hearing. Hope you have understood the concept of chance and probability. If you have liked the videos, please share and subscribe with your friends. Don't forget to download the eTuition app. Okay, please follow us in Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and follow us in YouTube also. Okay, children. Bye. Take care. Keep smiling.